find or get an audience for this speech, unfortunately. But she is here as my audience. Alright. So, have you ever wondered how they make the perfect omelet at the restaurant whenever you go to get one? Omelets are a great breakfast for the simple fact that they're delicious, they're really quick to make, and there's not a lot of cleanup. You can make an omelet in a few short steps. First off, you're going to warm your pan. You're going to mix your ingredients, as well as get any filling or anything like that you would need. And finally, you would want to fold the omelet and enjoy it. It's quite that simple. So first things first, you're going to want to warm your pan. As far as what I have here, I just have a medium skillet, and I got it on medium-low. That's going to be the perfect temperature for cooking an omelet. So, with your pan nice and warm, you're going to want to add about a tablespoon of butter. And what this is going to do is coat the pan and ensure that your omelet doesn't stick. So, get that all nice and coated. Now, while that's melting down, you're going to want to mix your 2 eggs, and you want to ensure that you get that yellow yolk mixed really well into the egg whites. During this step, I like to add my seasoning. So just a little bit of pepper for me, and just a splash of salt there. Mix that in really well. Okay. While you're doing this, not only can you wait on the butter to finish melting off, but you can get any filling ingredients that you would want. What I have here today is a piece of leftover brisket and a little bit of picante sauce there. So now that my butter's melted off and my pan seems really warm, simple trick in getting those really fluffy restaurant quality eggs is to just run your tap water, put your hand in the water itself and just add a few sprinkles of water there. Okay, what that's going to do is create steam whenever you cook these eggs. So let's go ahead and pour those in. And just like the butter, you're going to want to make sure that it coats the entire bottom of the pan. So, what you're looking for is you want to ensure that the eggs are coating the bottom of the pan. And what that does is it cooks in a really quick manner, in a really quick way. So it solidifies on the bottom. Once it has that yellowish tint, yellowish white tint, and you can see that the bottom layer of the eggs is cooked through really well, what you're going to want to do is kind of shake it around, and that's going to loosen it from the bottom of the pan. Next, when that bottom layer is solidified, you're going to want to throw in your ingredients, okay, your filling ingredients. So like I said, I have a little bit of brisket there, a little bit of picante sauce. A lot of people love cheese in their omelets. I'm not a big cheese person, honestly, so I try and keep it very simple. And finally, once you've added your dry ingredients, you're going to want to fold both sides of that omelet over. Okay? Once you've done that, you're going to want to pull it from the heat immediately. And what that does is stops the heat from the bottom of the pan from cooking the eggs any longer. Because really what you want now is just the carryover heat of the egg itself. You know, the great thing about an omelet is that it doesn't have to actually be perfect. And as you can tell, mine is far from perfect. But this does give you that light, fluffy, restaurant quality omelet that you're looking for. Isn't this a quick breakfast? Once you've added that, you fold it So you just perfected the craft of making an omelet, restaurant quality omelet. They'll only get better from here. And finally, when you're in a rush and you find yourself thinking, hey, I'd really like a quick, no cleanup really, breakfast. Just know you're a few steps away. All you have to do is mix those eggs, add those filling ingredients, and enjoy.